Hey guys, Spencer here from Spencer's Collectibles. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be opening up the next two boxes from my most recent PSA submission that I just got back. So there's probably only 21 or 22 cards here. So let's take them out. I will review the condition of the cards and then reveal the grade that they got and see if the PSA grader gave a similar grade than what I would assume it got. Let's see. Okay, so let's get this started. See the first card, here we go. So the corners have whitening on them, the edges look pretty clean. Oh, there's some whitening on the top part right there. First edition, the non-hollow Venomoth from Jungle. So the front looks pretty clean. The back only had that whitening part and some white marks on the corners. So this is either an 8 or a 9. Near me an 8. Okay, next card. This one seems to be in terrible condition. So you can see it's bent right there. There's a crease. The edges are all white. And it's a Pikachu. First edition Jungle. This is creased. Most likely because of the crease. Well, there's actually two. One right here and one right there. This should be just a PSA 1. Let's see. A good 2. Wow, okay. So what warrants this grade? It's in bad enough condition to be close to a 1, but it's good enough to give it a couple extra points to get a PSA 2. Okay. All right, next card. This one has whitening in the top left corner. Some whitening on those corners. The back, I don't see any scratches or smudges or anything. And the front is off-centered. It's thinner on the left, thicker on the right. This is a first edition Pokeball trainer card. I would assume this is probably a 7 or an 8. 9. Really? Okay. So they do, I guess, only mark off a little bit for just the corners. Everything else looks in pretty good shape. That's cool. All right. And next one, corners, a little worn. There is some white marks on the edges. The front looks clean. This is Grass Energy. So I would say this is probably a 9 also, right? Mint 9, okay. All right, so this one has some whitening on the corners, a little bit on the edges, and this is another Grass Energy. Front looks clean. This one seems to be a little bit more worn than the previous one, so this one I would assume it's an 8. It's a mint 9. Okay. All right, next up. This one has only a couple marks on the corners. The edges all pretty much clean. There is some whitening right there. And this is Lightning Energy. Front looks pretty clean. It's a little off-centered. It's thicker on the bottom and thin on the top. So there's probably an 8, right? Mint 9, okay. All right, I guess this grader is being a little bit more gracious with or generous with the grading. Let's see, edges, there's some white marks here. This looks like a smudge on the top left corner. And this is another Lightning Energy, which is pretty clean too. So I'm assuming they gave another 9. Let's see. Yeah, mint 9. Okay, next card up. White marks on the corners, white on the bottom edges, a little white mark on the sides. Psychic energy, I mean, if it's the same as the lightning on quality, this is probably gonna get a 9 also. Let's see, mid 9. Okay, next up. This one only has a mark on this corner and just right here at the top. So this one, another psychic energy. This has got to be a 9 also, right? Mid 9. Okay, next up, there is white marks on the corners, a little bit on the top edge. And this is water energy. This is, I'm assuming, because of this has more edge wear or more corner wear too. This has got to be an 8, right? Near mid 8, right? Okay, this one, there's only whitening on this portion of the back. There's no whitening on the corners except for here and maybe one speck right there. This one, I'm assuming it's gonna be a mint 9, right? Near mint 8. Okay, so I guess all these marks is the only thing that's affecting the grade. The front looks clean. All right, next up, this one has the white marks on the back. Oh, there's a big crease right here, if you guys can see that. Right there at the bottom. And it is a clefable. This is the no symbol. So from Jungle, there was a print run that, I don't know if it was exactly a print run, but there are cards that it's missing the Jungle symbol. You see right here? That's a symbol set for Jungle. And there are a bunch of cards that were printed that didn't have them. So that's an error card. So a lot of people are actually trying to collect these error cards that are missing the Jungle symbol. So the condition, I mean, because of the crease right here, I'd say it's just another PSA 1, right? Yep, poor 1. Well, that's cool. No symbol card too. This card is slightly off-centered. There are white marks, top and bottom corners. Yeah, a little bit on the edge. First edition Jungle Electrode Hollow. Some scratch on the foil, but condition looks good. I'd say it's probably a 6. Let's see, near mint 8. Okay, so I guess they do let some scratching on the foil, and then some white marks on the corners. All right, next card. This one is in terrible condition. This is actually scratched up right here. This is all worn out on the edges. It is a little bit off-centered too. It's thinner on the left and thick on the right. Kangaskhan. Check out the foil and the card itself. Everything is all scratched up. I mean, there's no creases. I'd say this is either a 1 or a 2. 2 at the most. Let's see what we got. A 4. Really? For all the scratches and everything? Okay. All right. Next card. This one, there is some edge wear. Very minor. And this one is in way better condition. There's some scratches on the foil. So this one's got to be a 6 or a 7. Possibly an 8 at the most. Let's see what we got. Near mint 8. Wow, okay. All right, so as long as there's no major creases or dents or a lot of wear and tear, then yeah, it'll get a 8. So this, I have no idea which card this is, but if this gets more than a PSA 1, they need to hire a different grader. So yeah, I have no idea what. I think this might have been water damaged card, or maybe something was stuck on it. Nidoqueen, first edition. So foil scratched up. I don't know why I would even need to look at that, but corners damaged also. So if this is higher than a PSA 1, oh man. Okay, let's see what we got. Poor one. All right, next card. So there is edge wear on this side of the card, maybe one mark there. The corners all look pretty clean. Pidgeot. Foil looks really clean. There is some scratching on the top half. Slightly off-centered. I mean, this condition looks like an 8, which it is. Okay. All right, this one, there's more edge wear, some dirt and specks on the back. Scyther Hollow from the Jungle set. There is scratching on the foil. There's dirt or something on the card. I'm assuming like a 6. Let's see. Excellent mint 6. Okay. Let's see. I'll move 8 and 9 down here again from like the last video. Let's see. And next card. This card is in really good condition. There is a white mark right there. I'm not sure if that's a speck or if that's something on the card. Corners look really clean. There's maybe a little white mark here and maybe a white mark down here. Snorlax, no symbol. There is maybe some scratching on the foil. There's like one scratch here, one long scratch right here, and then maybe a few up here. Slightly off-centered, it's thinner on the left and thick on the right. This one has, I'd say it's either 8 or a 9. I'm leaning towards a 9 actually. Let's see what we got. Mint 9. Nice. All right, next card. This is in terrible condition. It's all faded on the edges, and I think the card is still bent. There is scratching, a lot of fading, and this is a Vaporeon Hollow from Jungle Set. Wow, this is stained all over the card. I'm surprised they graded this one. Okay, wow, there's major stains on the card. So this has got to be a PSA 1, right? Let's see what we got. Right, PSA 1, there you go. Next card. This one, it's off-centered, is thinner on the left, thick on the right. No scratches, no dents, maybe a white mark right here in the top left corner. Vaporeon, some scratches on the foil. Okay, it's the same foil. Quality is a lot better than this one. This one, I would say it's got to be like a 9. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a PSA 9. Let's see. Mint 9. There you go. Next card. This one, there is a crease right here. There is white marks up there on this corner and down here too. And this is the non-hollow Flareon from Jungle, which is also first edition. Front looks clean. This is actually creased right here. So I don't know if those creases would really affect the final grade. So if these two are really major factors, then this is a PSA 1. There's no other grade it could get. Let's see. VG3. Very good 3. Okay. So I guess 2 creases on the card is still not bad. It'll still give it a higher grade than a PSA 1. Okay. All right. So next up, this one has some edge wear, a little bit right here and on the side, and some on the bottom. Oh, some on the side here too. Mr. Mime from Jungle First Edition. This is also a non-hollow one. So front looks pretty clean. No scratches or dents that I can see. Slight wear on the back. But condition, I'm assuming it's going to be a PSA 9. Alright, let's see what we got. Near mint, mint 8. Okay, still not bad. Close. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about today's video. All of these will be listed in my eBay store soon. I am thinking about actually selling all of my Shadowless cards as one complete lot. So I'm pretty sure I got maybe 75% of the set, maybe. I don't have all of the hollows. I only have maybe 2 or 3, but all the other Pokemon and trainer cards, I think I have majority of them. So yeah, there you have it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.